guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about how I make my Instagram stories. Every once in a while when I post an Instagram story, I have someone ask me how'd you make this? What'd you do? This is cool type thing. So and I put up a poll about what video you guys wanted today. Clearly no one cares about my vlogs. It's fine. But you guys voted you want an Instagram stories video, so I'm gonna make it for you guys. So if you guys want to see how I make Instagram stories, then just keep watching. So the first thing you're gonna need is a cellular device. I have an iPhone. Cannot speak for Android peoples, so I don't know if you have these apps or these abilities to do these things. But if you have an iPhone, doesn't matter what version, you can do it. Okay, so the apps you're going to need are, you're going to need the app Unfold. You're going to be using Unfold to make your borders, and it has a lot of built-in templates. Next app you're going to need is InShot. You're going to be using that for resizing and also color grading and adding effects to your post. And then the last one is you're going to need PixArt, or really any collage app. I also use PixArt to get free backgrounds because they have free backgrounds on there sometimes. So yeah, those are the three apps you're going to need: Unfold, InShot, PixArt. All are free from the App Store. They have buyable content, which we will talk about, but for the most part, the apps are free. First thing when it comes to Instagram stories, the main purpose is to tell a story, hence the name stories. So when you're creating your content, when you're curating your images to go on your story, think about what you want this story to portray, and think about what you want it to tell. How do you want people to feel when they look at it? Is this a call to action? Is this you want someone to interact with your post? Or do you just want someone to look at them wow, that's cool, that's really cool, tap? Or you want them, I don't know, to feel something. You want them to have some emotional pull. Think about that before you make your story, because it'll make your story a whole lot better, pretty much. It will make it worth it, worthy of actual putting out there, because if there's no purpose, there's no story behind your story, then we're all just putting images into a meaningless void. So the first thing we're going to talk about is layering. So you can use layering to kind of add depth, because obviously these photos are three-dimensional, but they're on a two-dimensional space sometimes. If you just put a photo on top of a colored backdrop, that's pretty two-dimensional, because there's not really any depth, there's no separation between the two. So if you want your post images, whatever you're making, to have a little bit more depth, you can layer them. And so I have two examples of how to do layering. So the first one we're going to make for layering is this now pending summer mood board. I made this obviously in the summer. So basically this one's easy. It's basically just layering images on top of each other. The text was added on Instagram stories. So first thing you got to do is obviously get your images for your collage. I already made my collage, so sorry, I already made it. So we're going to go into the InShot app when you have your collage made. You can also make collages in InShot. So first you're going to get your collage, and you open the collage in InShot, and InShot automatically puts things on a 1x1 square like you're going to post on Instagram. And we're going to use that. And if you go back to the reference image of the now pending, it's a layer of yellow, transparent background, and then yellow again. So the first part you need to do is obviously the yellow part. So for this case, because there's no yellow in this, I like to choose colors that are in the thing. So we're going to pick a background color. I'm going to choose this orange, this burnt orange, because I think it works with the tones. So you have this. All you gotta do is save it, and it goes to your camera roll, and you get an ad because it's a free app and you gotta pay for stuff. And then you go back to your home screen of InShot. You open the photo you just edited with the orange backdrop. You open that up, and as you see, it's already starting to layer it themselves because it's putting it onto a new canvas. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to take this new canvas and you're going to select the transparent background looking thing option. And here you can adjust how big you want it. If you want it super zoomed in, you want it super zoomed out, doesn't matter. And then you save it again. I hope you have a lot of space on your phone, because a lot of this is just saving things and re-editing them. And then you're going to open it again. And then this time you have another backdrop. Now this is the part that's different. Because we're going on Instagram stories. Instagram stories, the dimensions are, I believe it's 9x16. And the reason why I like InShot is because you can resize your canvas. See right here it says canvas. You can resize your canvas to any size you basically want. So whatever you're going to post it on, they have options. So now that you click the resized canvas, you can zoom your image in. I'm gonna do like that. And then you save it. And then you go to Instagram, and then you add your words. So what was it? Now pending. There you go, pretty much. That's it. And then you save it, post it, do whatever you want. So that's the simple way to layer Instagram stories. Now we're gonna do a more complex way. And the complex way is what I did for this one, this Polaroid looking layering thing. This one took a lot more time, takes a lot more patience, but let's do it. So the first thing you're going to need is obviously you're going to need your collage. Once you have your collage made, go into Unfold. Unfold is basically just an app that has a bunch of templates that you can use. And it pre-made templates, so you just load your photos in and then it puts it into whatever you want. So you're going to create a new story. You don't have to, I just do every time. And so here are the free templates. This is where I was at the beginning when I said they have purchasable content. Purchasable content. Things you can buy inside the free app. They have free templates already. I believe one is free, CS1, but they also have CS2, CS3, and then they have FF1 and RP1. I don't have RP1 because I ran out of money. But FF1 is the one we're going to use. It's the film borders, all that kind of cool stuff. It's $1.99 to purchase it. So what you're going to need to do is, as you can see, there are a lot of filters, templates. So we're going to use the Polaroid one. So you go in there and you just press the thing and you click add your thing, add your collage. Simple, easy, cool. To change the background color, you don't want to add any extra elements, you can totally do that. You can choose one of their colors. They have limited colors. That's kind of why I like bringing it into another app, because I can do kind of more somewhere else. But if you like these, go for it. You can use it. But I don't want that. I don't want to use any of theirs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go save, and you can do story or you can do page. We're just working with one page. So save page. Okay. Now this is when coming into PixArt is important, because PixArt can act kind of like a mini Photoshop, if you will. Go into PixArt, you select your photo that you want. Well, don't do that, just kidding. So in PixArt, normally if you're going into like an app, kind of like we did InShot, you would just like click on the photo you want. But for this, since we're cut, and because this photo already has a white backdrop, we need to basically Photoshop the backdrop out. So, first of all, select your backdrop, and you can do that by scrolling down on PixArt, and they have background images and they're free. Just scroll through until you find one you like. So you have that, and now you go scroll through and you click add photo, and you click on the photo you just edited with the Polaroids. So as you can see, it has a white backdrop. We don't want that. We want it to look like it's like on the image. So what you're going to do is you're going to select cutout, and basically you're just going to color around the whole image that you want to be cut out. So there you go. You press apply, and now your photo of your Polaroid is on top of your background image. Go into Instagram, and then you write on it and then that's it. You post it. So now that we're done with layering, we're gonna go into making collages. Collages, for my Instagram stories, I usually just try to layer them. Like I'll just make a collage kind of like what I already did, put it on top of a backdrop, put it on top of a solid color. Hold on, my mother's calling me. Hello? Hi. Back to the video. So for the collages, what I usually do is I go into, Hello. Okay, back to the video. Let's talk about collages. I literally just use Unfold because they make it easy for you. You can pick on your collages. Usually I like to use the film borders just because it makes it look more interesting. And you pick your 4 photos or how many photos are in it. For this case it's 4. And then you can, the only thing about Unfold is like if you put it in an order that you don't like, you have to delete the photo out of the order and then like replace it, which is kind of annoying if I'm being honest. Like most apps you can just like drag it or whatever, but it's fun. And so if this is going in your story, you can pick a backdrop color. I usually pick black because it blends in with the film borders. But for this one specifically, I ended up making this actually like a feed post. So I actually posted this on my Instagram page, and so I'm going to show you guys how I like resized it to go onto my Instagram page. So you save the page with the black backdrop, and you go into the InShot app. Now this is when you resize it. 4x5 is the other Instagram like feed post size other than a square. And then you pick the background color black, obviously, because it fits. And now because the background is black, you can move it and zoom it in. So if you wanted to be full like that, you definitely could. I think I edited mine to be more like that. And then if you want, you can add effects. I like to add effects sometimes because it's subtle. This one's one of my favorite. Because if you have it all the way up, of course it's crazy, but you can have it be very, very subtle, like it just affects the edges of the photo. Then I also like to just go and adjust and sharpen the image. There you go, and you post it on Instagram. Now we're gonna go and do like a video story edit. So again, you go back into Unfold. For this one, we're gonna use this 3-1. And for this one, I'm using videos from a concert. And I like to like stack them. So like putting like 2 photos on top and then a video in the middle, I think it's just more interesting that way. So you put your video in, resize it however you want. You can't hear the sound on Unfold, I don't know why. They don't let you hear the sound. And then you save the page. Hey guys, here's my voice. My camera randomly stopped recording in the middle of this video. I did not realize that until afterwards. So here's my voiceover giving you instructions on how to make this last Instagram stories edit. This one's actually pretty easy. Everything that you need is in the Unfold app and InShot app. So after you put your video files into the Unfold app and save the video, you open it into InShot. And on InShot, there are a lot of video effects and filters and a lot of other stuff that you can add and make your videos more interesting. Again, some of this stuff is purchasable content. I'm not sure which ones are free, which ones are not, but you can see when you download the app. So the effect I'm going to be using is the Noise app. As you can see, it's kind of like an old school TV noise static effect, and I think it's really cool. And so yeah, once you basically add your effect and your filter, that's it. Simple as that. Alright, that's it for my voiceover. Let's go back to my face. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Please let me know if it was helpful. I'm not good at explaining things sometimes, so let me know if I did a good job. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. You can see my Instagram stories on the daily. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any other questions, any other video requests, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!